We're here at Sony Interactive Entertainment headquarters here in San Mateo to check out the new Access controller for PS5, a customizable controller that promises to make games a lot more accessible to a wider variety of people. Let's go take a look. Now, Sony's making a big show of pointing out that the accessibility of this controller starts with the packaging. It's designed to be opened with just one hand. Pretty doable. And then all the extra buttons are here. As you can see, you get the Access controller with the stick attached. You also get 19 interchangeable button caps here, 3 different interchangeable stick caps. There's one with a big arcade stick, for example, as well as the flat ones here. And you also get 23 interchangeable little labels that go on top here, so that you can really customize this kit and, more importantly, label where you've put what, so that you look down and know what you're doing. The Access controller is designed to be easy to set up, so when you plug it in right out of the box, you should be greeted with a configuration menu that allows you to set up your profiles and get right into it. So what's potentially really exciting about the Access controller is that it has a lot of customizability built into it. So not only can you obviously adjust the distance to a certain extent that the controller is at, the one stick that you get, and there are also additionally, there are 4 customizable inputs here that you can use to add additional accessibility controllers. You can actually, assign different functions to each of the buttons using a customizable profile system that you access by holding the button here. And you can go into this menu, and there's 3 separate profiles. You can create, up to 3, and you can set ones for different users or different games. And each one allows you to customize each of what I believe are about 8 buttons here on the circle, and then a 9th button in the center, as well as the one stick that you get. Not only can you change the assignment of different buttons, but you can also go in and customize things like the orientation of the stick, where you can actually toggle on different settings for buttons, like having them be toggleable instead of needing to hold them. So for example, you could have a button where it just holds down the X button once you hit the button, so you don't have to go through the stress of holding it yourself. You can also change the actual sensitivity of the stick and the dead zones. And you can set up even more advanced customizations, like being able to press a button and have it press 2 buttons at once, which can be a big help for some folks. Special profile on the controller just for playing Gran Turismo 7 with just one Sony PlayStation 5 Access controller. I'm on this, I got it. As promising and accessible as this controller seems to be, Sony is quick to caution that it's not a perfect solution, it's not going to work for everyone, and it does take some time to get used to new controller configurations, even if it is something that can work for you. Perhaps as much as a week or 2. It's certainly taking more time than I'd like to admit getting to grips with it here. So Sony points out that everyone takes a different amount of help and a different amount of customizability, so your mileage may vary. The Access controller will be available starting December 6th for $89.99. For more coverage, check out tomsguide.com. You can also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. For Tom's Guide, I'm Alex Suaro.